and welcome to Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. My name is Christine Elise, and I am going to be making two recipes today in honor of the upcoming Cinco de Mayo. I'm going to make candied jalapenos first, and then later I'm going to make a green enchilada and spicy chili mac and cheese with cauliflower, where the bulk of the cheese is cauliflower and the bulk of the pasta is cauliflower, so it's only got half the naughtiness of a normal mac and cheese. So let me get started with this. This is an easy thing. These are going to go really, really well on top of that mac and cheese. I'm going to heat up, this is a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar. Yes, that was apple cider vinegar. 2 tablespoons of water. And the juice of 1 lime. And finally, 3/4 cup of sugar. I'm, for the first time, going to use coconut sugar, which is brown. I've never tried it before. I hope it works out. Usually I just use white granulated sugar. But I'm trying this one, so let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to stir that together. I'm going to let it boil until it starts to thicken. It's really brown. And while this thickens, I'm going to tell you a little secret I learned recently about avocados. My friend Naomi was over here, and we were having a little game of Farkle with my friend Rose and Ava. And we wanted to make a little guacamole. So Naomi brought the stuff over to make it, and she brought like 10 different avocados, most of which were so smushy and gross that I thought they couldn't be used. So I started with the only one that seemed hard and ripe, or not hard, not ripe, but also still firm. And it was black inside. It wasn't all black, but it wasn't nice. It was brown and leopard spotty, as avocados want to be. And but the other ones, the smushy ones, and by smushy, I mean like a water balloon. They were like gushy, and I wouldn't, if I had been mine, I wouldn't even have cut them open. I would have just thrown them away. But Naomi insisted that I cut them open, and the smushier they were, the more perfect they were inside. It was the weirdest revelation for me. I had no idea that an avocado that was that gushy could still be good, but they were, and they made really, really great guacamole. So there you have it. Also, I've taken to just tossing all my avocado pits into the yard because they can grow into a tree all by themselves. Even if I get an avocado that's really not usable, like that first one that I thought was good, and it was not, just throw it out with the meat and everything intact out into the yard. And Naomi has 2 trees in her front yard as a result of that stuff, so I'm doing it too. Maybe you should try. Okay, I'm gonna let this thicken up. Okay, it's really starting to bubble up a little bit. I'm gonna let it boil down some more. It's very dark. I wonder how these things will look. When this is ready, I'm going to put these jalapeno rings into it. I got the seeds out with this great little handy device that I got at Bed Bath & Beyond that you just stick into the jalapeno like that and core it, and it pulls the core and the seeds out all intact, and then you have just these nice little pretty rings that don't have any seeds. Okay, it's really bubbly. I'm going to add the jalapenos. Of course, I'm sniffing because that's my thing. This was 5 jalapenos, by the way. And then we just let this boil down until it thickens and candies these guys. It'll probably take 5 minutes, so I'll come back. Alright, I'm not liking how this coconut sugar is working out, so I'm going to add 1/2 cup of these just white sugar. It's actually sugar cubes that I had from a tea party I had for my birthday. I'm just dumping them in there. Let's hope that fixes the problem and makes this sugar sticky. Alright, I'll give that time to boil down again. And when it boils down and the jalapenos have nice thick syrupy candy on them, I'm going to put them in a jar. I like to use recycled pickle jars and just stick them in a pickle jar and put them in the fridge. And they should last for a week at least. Okay, it's probably been about 10 minutes over high heat Been stirring it occasionally. My spoon is very, very sticky. And these guys are definitely candied. Let me show you what they look like. So I'm going to take a slotted spoon, and I'm actually going to put these on some parchment paper to dry so that they don't dry all in one big candied clump in the jar. And when they're dry, I'll put them in the jar and save them. Okay, I'm back, and here's my jar of candied jalapenos, which I am sad to say are an epic fail. This is a recipe that I got from somebody else. It's on my blog. It's I'll put the link below. My original post that credited the person whose recipe it is. Her blog is called How Sweet It Is, I think. And I gave her credit in the original post that I did. But I've made them before, and it followed her recipe. It came out great. When I added coconut sugar instead of white sugar, it did not come out great. It broke it. It broke her recipe. So these aren't even going to be really usable on the mac and cheese I'm about to make. But I'm still posting this because the recipe is really solid. Her recipe is solid. Just don't do my version of her recipe, because this is just, yeah, it's a hard rock of jalapeno encrusted by, look at that. It looks like a hair clip. It looks like hard brown plastic. So yeah. Here's my failure, and not only did I fail at making those, I also failed at recording the end of the video last time. That's why I'm standing in front of you in a totally different outfit. So today's one of those days. We all have them. My name is Christina Elise. This is Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. Please forgive my failure. Please don't judge. Please subscribe. I swear I can cook. But I thought it's fair to share failure too. So anyway, the original recipe is great. This is Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. Come back and subscribe. Thanks.